The Epstein files have not been released. The December 19th date was not a suggestion. It was a congressionally pushed bill that needed to make the Justice Department and the Trump team bring it out, and they never did. They brought, less than 1% of these files, and they were all redacted, and we got nothing. And now they're blaming people like Clinton, saying he's not showing up to his hearing committee, which, yeah, he needs to. He needs to be there. He needs to, answer for his sins as well. But let's not pretend like this is surprising with the Trump team hiding all this stuff, with the Clinton hiding this stuff. They're all terrible people, and we should be angry at them. But we're talking about the Venezuelan war. We're talking about the shooting of the woman by the ICE agent, understandably. But it sucks because they're really good at pointing at the other direction and saying, look over there, while we forget about stories like this. They claim to be working on it. They say they were reviewing all these files, but there's no estimate on the release date. That wasn't a suggestion. That December 19th date should have been the release of all the files. And they couldn't do that. They redacted what they redacted, and they still have yet to release it. I just don't think it ever will. I don't think the victims will ever have any sort of justice. We saw that with Trump winning the second term. That showed that, like, yeah, they're never going to answer for their sins. They were, if anything, rewarded for their sins. And it's sad to see. People are not, jumping across the party line to say, like, you know what, this is wrong. They're all just playing part of the bipartisan or the partisan bullshit that we've come to expect. But I really thought this would be the line for people, and it's just not. Like, this is you can't even hide it. When he was running, most people were like, well, he's part of the files, right? But he kept saying, oh, well, we'll release it. And then when it comes to it, I thought, okay, when push comes to shove, this is going to be a topic where people are going to get angry about. And for him to tell people to move on, I thought, okay, there's no way they're going to defend this. But I just don't see him getting hate for this. I don't see any of the Republicans breaking from him. I don't see any of his fans, people that I know in my life. They don't care about this. We're just never going to see any justice for it. And it's just disappointing.